Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and we are back on Europa. So what I would like to do in this episode is obviously keep working on our atmospherics room here, but I was giving it some thought and I think what we are going to do is we're not going to um, do the support beams like this because that just looks kind of weird in my opinion. So we're going to do it like this. So let's do that really quick here. Oh, I need a crowbar. Oopsies. I mean, I'm sure I can use this for something, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the design of this, but let's see. Let's go down here. Yeah, I like the way the only like the first welded frame looks. We're gonna put you there. Let's grab you. Let's grab you, and one. Oh, oops. Oh, that's because that's plat. Okay. There we go. Someone said this. I wish the game would let us use plywood. Plywood. I don't know if plywood would hold up in some of these environments, honestly. Okay, so yeah, I want to continue working on the atmospherics, and then what I would like to do is get a couple of deep mining outposts going as well. So I'm gonna have to search around for a spot. I'm gonna need iron, copper, gold, silicon, and coal. So I'm gonna need to find a spot that has a few different resources that we can use. But for right now, let's head inside for a minute. I guess I could have actually. Well, I need food and stuff anyway, so. Alright. We'll take off our suit really quick. Let's eat and drink some water. Now, our water's still doing pretty decently. I mean, that's fair. I guess it depends on the plywood too. Like heavy duty plywood. Alright, sweet. And food is good, water's good. I don't think, let's see, how much steel do we have? I need to figure out exactly how many steel frames I'm gonna need over here. Let's see. I guess what I could do is just make a stack of 30 steel frames because I can always use steel frames. So maybe that's what we'll do. Let's do this. Because I have 14 on me already, so that means I would just need 16 steel frames. Which would be 32. So we'll put those there. Let's do this. Oh, we already have some steel in here, don't we? Alright, we're gonna do this actually. There we go. Okay. And steel frames. Let's put you over here. I do have another thing of silicon over here too. Right there. Yeah, we'll just put you right there for now. So let's see, how are our batteries doing? Batteries are doing fine. I think what I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna put a room sensor up here, so this doesn't actually turn off while I'm up here. Granted, I can just kind of peek and we should be fine, but... Alright, so let's head outside again while the rest of those steel frames are being made. So, suit... let's do that. Oxygen's good, everything else is pretty good, so yeah, we'll just head outside. Let's see here. Sweet, alright, let's go. Yeah, I think I prefer having the cladding, it just makes it look so much better. Alright, and... We were so close. Let's see. Nice, okay. So I think I have plenty of steel as of right now. I am going to need some more steel sheets, obviously. So once all the steel frames are built, I'll have 25 steel frames on top. Granted, that's essentially just for... I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can do this. Yeah, really the only way to successfully do this is if you were able to place a steel frame on top and place a wind turbine within that steel frame, which you can't do for whatever reason. So I'm gonna have to get enough gold, copper, and iron in order to make a crap ton of wind turbines, and then I'm gonna have to delete all these steel frames anyways. Okay, well, gosh darn it. So I'll probably just weld these up to the first, or yeah, I'll just do the first weld on all those steel frames, and we're gonna go out on a massive mining trip. Also, while we're out looking for resources, we're gonna be looking for a good place to place a deep miner. Since I'm inside, let's see, are you done? You are done. Perfect. And then 7, I need at least 25. Let's see here, because I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I totally remove the cladding on the sides and place turbines like spinning on the... I mean, that's true. I don't know if I would actually do that though. That might look kind of funky. That'd be kind of fun though at the same time. I'd be conflicted. Okay, and then how many do we have here? I guess what I could do, because this will give us 30. Oh crap. Yeah, then we'll just put you in there. Alright. Okay, so let's go and do this. So, cartridge, tracker, deep miner. Okay. So we are going to put you back. I don't need the canister. Actually, I need to empty this and place all of this stuff in here. The data disk that we can no longer use. That's so sad. Okay, so we're going to take this, and we're going to take this. I do need... I'm going to put you there. Let's grab you and place you right here. Okay, so tracker's going to be turned on for obvious reasons because I don't want to, you know, end up killing myself. Top off our water, top off our food, and let's head out. Alright, so I say we go off in a that way direction. Actually, what I should do, cobalt. Point zero. Good God. So what does that mean for, like, does it just mine a lot slower, or is there just a bunch of, like, nothing mixed in with the ore? Or, like, how does that work? That's what I want to know. Like, what does that actually mean? There's a bunch of oxide right there. If you get lost in the snow, just look for the Tylenol white hab. You know what? You've got a point. I'll be able to see it. Probably not. But I did have my track. Darn. That's okay. We have a tracker on. We'll be fine. Let's go down this valley. This looks pretty cool. I could go that way. You know, I could do this with a rover. The downside is that I have to stop every so often, get out and look. Or this, I can just... I'm not... Bring my jokes without my stories. I play on Mars and you just forget to paint my hab from the default orange.
Waste tank caution.
I mean... True, but at this distance it doesn't really matter. I can't see my base anyways. Plus, I kind of like the way the white looks, but I can mess with some other colors. See, I feel pretty confident during the day. It's when nighttime hits is when I'm going to get completely lost. Also, why is this still cobalt? Alright, so I followed this valley. I guess I can continue going up this direction. You know what I should do? I should paint my base black. Then I'll really be able to find it, especially at night. Lead. Gosh darn it. I don't need lead. Okay, so this is lead. I do know that some regions are really tiny too, so we'll go up this way a little bit more. I might actually mine some of that ice too. Oh, look how flat this is over here. This is a pretty cool area. And there's a lot of resources over here too. You know what would be cool is if I could find a deep mining location. Being this far away from the base, I mean, I wouldn't really care too much, just because I could drive over here. Alright, let's see. So, pure ice carbon dioxide. You know what? Let's do a little bit of mining. So we'll turn you off, we'll open you up. You're at 43%, that's fine. Alright, sweet. Oh, look at that, we have copper too. 2, 3, 4. I don't really want the oxide. I'll take the gold though. Yeah, gold goes down quite a bit deeper than copper and iron, I've noticed. Alright, sweet. Then we'll throw you in there, and you in there. You know what? Silliness is good though. I like silliness. Alright, we have some silver. I don't really need silver right now. I could use a little bit more gold and copper, apparently. So even if I don't find a good spot for a deep mining outpost, at least this isn't going to be a complete waste, because we're going to find a lot of resources out here. There should be copper over here too somewhere. Yeah, right here. Oh yeah, look at all that copper. That's fantastic. Alright, sweet. Put you away, so... Where are we looking? That's quite a few resources, actually. Okay, so... Home's that way. I'm already starting to get lost. That's hilarious. Actually, it's really not, but... Let's see... Could grab some more iron. Which maybe we'll do... Okay, let's see here. I have a bunch of lead still, yeah. I might have to go a different direction, so we'll go this way a little bit longer, and then if I don't find anything, we're gonna turn around. So maintenance area 5x5 should be able to... If the maintenance area is 5 by 5, should be able to leave unwelded frames in a 3 by 3 area if the roof is airtight. Walls instead of flooring, great things. Yeah. So on the inside I have walls which are airtight. Oh, here's another valley down here. Or is this the valley home? I'm already lost. That's hilarious. Nope, that's the valley home. Which means I was going backwards. Gosh dang it. Alright, well, home is that way. Okay, so I was going backwards, so we need to keep going this direction. Deep mine data disk 1 without flooring. As for the regions, the devs really need to change some and provide another source of... Yeah, I do know, yeah, like, I don't know why they would do that. I'm sure they have a reason, but at the same time, like... You took away the deep miners being able to mine, like, from anywhere. Like, I thought it was perfect, at least sort of the way it was. I get that they want to make the game difficult, but they have a reason but no excuse. Okay, so yeah, home is that direction. Let's see. Could go that way, or I could continue going this way. Is there really reason to make an OP on a pure iron? Yeah.
Warning, leaving mission area.
Oh. Okay then. End of map. Alright, so we're gonna head this way. Maybe I'll get lucky. I wonder how close to the... So we're right on the edge of the map of basically where our base is. Game knows where I'm at. Actually, it's not even the game. My suit knows where I am. Should be able to hook the data from my suit and see exactly where all the deep miners are. All the copper's that way and I have no access to it. That would be awful. Oh. We found iron. This is pure iron too.
Warning, leaving mission area.
But there's resources over there. But there's stuff. Alright, fine. Alright, well, lead, iron. Alright, well, I found iron. I don't know how helpful that is, because it's, you know, on the edge of the mission area, which is kind of frustrating. Let's go up this mountain. Yeah, I like the regions as well. I do think they could do a better job at distribution and kind of making things more balanced, but see, I think that would be nice. Also, I think having the middle console show speed is just stupid. Like, you should be able to hook up a tablet. Like, you could put a tracker you know, a tracking tablet in there. You could switch it to a deep miner tablet. Like, you could do a few different things. I feel like I'm a freaking the Fellowship of the Ring right now, walking on this mountain. All right, well, let's head home. We got quite a few resources. I could probably mine some more too. I still have a few slots. We have a bunch of iron. I could probably use a little bit more gold. We'll wait till we get a little bit closer to home. So, I think what we're going to do is we'll swap this out for the tracker. I do have some coal on me, so I'm not worried about that. I think I have plenty of iron. I love rockets as the best source of gases in the
Wait
game.
time critical.
Oh. We'll do that. Yeah, gases I like getting via rocket or trading. Gases from ores, you don't really get enough. Let's see, do we have anything useful over here? Oh, there's some gold. Yeah. We'll grab some of this gold right here. There we go. And sweet. We got us some gold. Didn't know they give bad ores. I think it came from that direction. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Alright, so home is this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap these out and continue seeing if maybe I can get lucky. Yeah, so home is that way. Yeah, what I might have to do is just use the rover. Well, what we'll probably do is build a rover, and then I can travel a greater distance. I just wish the rover was more useful. Like I said, in the center console, being able to place a tablet there. Like, that's so much more useful than seeing the speed. I could care less about the speed. There's no speed limit. We're, we're, we're alone. Buying copper from a trader, like that wouldn't be a bad idea. Having like a little loop like that. Alright, well, home's right over there. It's right on that little plateau there. I'm at 23% for my battery, so...
Hydration critical.
Yeah, I know, water's an issue too. Whee! I'm flying. Actually, I'm not. Yeah, so we'll head home and then Maybe we'll make the rover and then I'll pick just a direction and we'll just drive. But I did get quite a few resources, so I'm gonna make some upright wind turbines for the top of our um, atmospherics room. Oh geez. There we go. Now it launched myself. I think the gravity's enough to where I can essentially just fall without having to use my jetpack and I should be fine. Yeah, that's a massive lead region with a little bit of iron up there. Now I could do the iron. Granted, I don't really need that much. I mean, I do need that much iron, but I would 100% have to limit that miner. I found a pure thing of iron. That's all I found. Granted, I was essentially using this little trip for two purposes. Trying to find a deep mining location for anything useful, which I did find iron. So there's that, and also just going out and mining a bunch of ores, which I did do that too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with the new trader too. And let's turn our suit off, open up our helmet, turn our light off. Pain to bring down though. Yeah, not surprised. Oh. Actually, our food was pretty decent. Alright, so water's good, food is good, oxygen is still fine, our battery's low, but I'm gonna place this elsewhere at some point. Okay. Well, you're done, so that's fantastic. Let's see, how are these batteries doing? Yeah, they're almost fully charged. That's great. So, I guess what we can... Yeah, that's slowly dropping. Like, that doesn't make any sort of sense. This should not be falling. Like, this isn't a hot box. This should not... this should be steady, regardless if these are on or off. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. Which means I'm probably just going to have to try to keep these on full time. Hmm. It took me a long 20 minutes and 2 weeks. Gosh dang. Start location. Tire Valley. Alright, so what all do I need? So it's 10 iron, 10 copper, and 5 for every one. Where's all my iron at? Or do I have any iron? Actually, I think I might have used up all the iron I had, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. So, okay, let's do this. Oops, I don't need you, I need you. So we'll do 1, 2. So that's going to give us 10. How many can I have? I can do 6. Crap, I'm gonna have to go outside again, aren't I? Let's see, let's do... We'll do 20. Okay. So that's a stack of 200. And then we'll do another stack of 200 copper. Yeah, and these are all for the upright wind turbines. I'm also probably going to have to go make some batteries as well. Okay, perfect. So that's 200, and then we'll do one of you and one of you. I mean, a 66% success rate, that's not terrible. Alright, and this is going to make 20 for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of some of the gases in here. There we go. We'll do that. That should increase fairly quick. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another sensor up top here, which I need this to actually make though, so we're going to hold off for right now. Let's see exactly how many I'm actually going to need. So let's head outside for... I have to go outside anyways.
Power low.
Yeah, power's a little bit low, but that's okay. Okay. I want to make the hard suit too, so I can automate our suit when I open and close my helmet. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's leaking. Like, that makes no sense. I'm probably gonna have to try to rebuild it at some point, but it's not like a massive leak, so I'm not too worried about it, but still. Alright, so that's 6 this way, 2, 4, 7. So yeah, that's 42 that I can fit right there. That's insane. I think this is empty. Yeah, that is. So we'll use this guy for right now. Yeah, we're just going to do a single weld on all of these because I'm going to end up getting rid of these frames regardless. And then what I'm going to have to do is fill up our tank. Yeah. Alright, well, since I'm out here, I can place these guys. There we go. Then this hot box at 80 keeping inside last. Do we need the higher pressure on tuning? So the hot box, does that not matter? I'm not sure. I can put more pressure in there. Like, that's no big deal. If it requires more pressure, we can absolutely do that. Actually, we'll keep you open. Wait, what was I doing? Oh. There we go. And then we're gonna swap these batteries out too. There we go. I use reinforced walls for my hot box. Pressure isn't a thing. Yeah, I'll probably, once I get access to reinforced walls, I'm gonna swap it around. Granted, that temperature is rising quite nicely. Alright. Let's head out. Because I'm also going to need a bunch of heavy cable and stuff too. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Gosh dang it. Okay. Sweet. And then on the flip side down here, did I already weld all this up? I did. Alright, so that's all welded. Sweet. Alright, so these are ready for wind turbines. Like the iron wall is double-sided, will hold 400. Wait, does that actually work? Like, if you double-side it? Because if that's the case, that would be extremely useful. Does it say in the like the update notes? Let's look here. I like how they added body bags. That's hilarious. I like how they added safety equipment and stuff too. Loader, cardboard boxes, engines, steel frames. Yeah, new trader changes. Showers. Oh, you can now paint gas sensors. Okay, here it is. Wall pressure is now calculated using the combined max pressure of all structures on a face instead of per wall deltas. This prevents weak walls from failing when supported by stronger walls on the same face. No, this only affects walls that are back to back. So, okay. I think you're right. So I think it doesn't really say if it averages out or not, but I mean, it's hard to tell if they add or average based on what that said. Let's see. Combined max pressure. So no, it adds. Which means that I'm gonna have to redo this anyways. Because so all the walls are double-sided. I have a frame on the bottom, but I only have a single wall on top, which I didn't think that one through. And I wonder if I could glitch a wall in there. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but you never know. Actually, I wonder. Oh, I already have a wall in there. I just have to do this. There we go. And then the rest of this will be flooring. So I have double wall there. Double wall there, there, and there. So technically, if these walls can hold, what was it, 300, I should be able to hold 600. Like, I want to test it out, but I also don't want to test it out. Yeah, you would have to double side the walls on Iron and Venus for it to work properly, but so that means that I should be able to add more in here and we should be fine. You know, one thing I could do to increase the temperature a little bit quicker instead of having to use these guys is I could make just a little mining belt and throw a little bit of oxide and volatiles in there and just toss it in here, and that'll keep it from leaking into our atmosphere. Oh crap! All right, well that's 10. So we're gonna have to go outside and start placing these. And then I'm gonna have to make some more heavy cable too. I'm probably gonna have to go out on another run. Sweet. I could do it from the gas welder, but I also have a crap ton of oxide and volatiles right here, so I could just make a quick mining belt too and just toss it in the furnace. Like, that's no issue. I'd imagine it would be for windowed walls too. Speaking of, I need to start making some more walls and stuff for our atmospherics while I'm waiting. So let's put our suit away. Drink some water since that's getting a little bit low. And we are going to make some walls. So for walls, I'm going to need 5, 10, 15. We'll just make a stack of 30 and call it good. Means I'm going to need some more steel. Alright, let's see. So I don't have enough copper. I have enough iron to make another 20. Actually, I don't have enough iron either. Dang it. I thought I actually grabbed quite a few ores. Apparently I really didn't. Alright, how many walls do I have over here? Do I have any? I do have some cladding. We have some flat walls. We don't really have... I might have to go out on a little mining run while we're waiting. Which actually wouldn't be bad since I'm not really doing anything right now. I do have a little bit of gold and I have a little bit of copper. That's not... I'm gonna keep that actually. So yeah, let's head out. Let's go out on a little mining run again. Right, you're still on, you're fine. Let's see, everything else is good. Yeah, we can head out. The only thing is that my drill might be running low, but we're still at 30%, so we're fine. Okay, let's go this way. I should have grabbed a rover. I always think about stuff after the fact. I just don't want too many holes like right around my base. So I don't mind walking a little ways. Alright, there's some resources this way. So iron and copper would be useful. Some more gold would be really good too, which it looks like this is copper and gold. So that works. Let's see. Alright. I think that's it. Oh, nope, there's some gold right here. Sweet, okay. And we'll throw you in there, and you in there, and you in there, and you in there. Heavy drill is so cool. So yeah, there's a reason I'm using the small wind turbines. The heavy drill or the heavy, I guess the big wind turbines, they cost less resources, but they're not as efficient. Like yes, when there's a storm, you know, they're fantastic, but any other time than those small wind turbines are way better. And I did the math on it actually at one point. Because you have to adjust for when a storm hits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build the glasses. God, we get iron so freaking fast. Alright, so home is that direction. I have iron, I have copper, and I have gold, so I kind of got everything I needed. Let's see. Oh, we already have the deep miner. I'm hoping we can get lucky to try to find a region that has iron, copper, and silicon. Yeah, I'm gonna get the sensor lenses plus the sensor or the GPS chip. I'm hoping we can get lucky. Like having it right next to our base would be freaking fantastic. Granted, I'm not sure how big this region is. Oh, iron, copper. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, those numbers are just pathetic, but because our base is right there. Okay, so I mean, I can make that work. Sweet. Okay. So literally right in this, alright, and that's actually fairly close. So that's 3 of the 5 that I absolutely need. If I need more iron, there's an iron region that way, but I can make that work. Alright, so we had success in our mission. Yeah, I think I did the, I'm not sure. I can't remember what start I did. Alright, so I have 20. I need another 22 wind turbines. No, I have not. I actually need to write down the coordinates. Which, there's this, like a notepad in Steam. I could easily do that. I'm just don't, for whatever reason. Okay, so let's remove our suit, keep our hygiene levels at bay. Top our water off. Let's top our food off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the last location. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? You're done. Let's turn you off to conserve some power. Speaking of power. Yeah. So, if I do this, like, essentially, if I just turn 2 of these off, just keep that one turned on, I'm thinking our power will essentially increase, and this will just hold steady, is my hope. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so let's make 22 more. So we're going to need... Let's put you away. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to sort this. Deep mining ores were nerfed. That's why you see... Yeah, I know. Irritates the crap out of me, actually. Like, why nerf them? What is the point of that? Alright, so there's iron. And let's do... Crap, I don't have enough copper. Well, we will make what we can. I have more than enough gold, though. Look at that. That's hilarious. Alright. There's copper. And we're just going to smelt all the gold we have. And then I'm going to smelt the rest of the iron, too. Just so I have it. Alright, and then let's get rid of some of the excess gas that we have. And that's fine. Sweet. And then I think what we're going to do is we'll just toss in all of this as well. Alright, let's continue making more wind turbines. Let's head outside. So I'm going to have to go out and mine a little bit more copper, which is fine, but... Let's see, the ICS region should have kept copper at least. Yeah. Or just don't nerf it at all. I mean, having different regions where you don't have access to everything at once was kind of a nerf enough. That's just me.
Low pressure. Oxygen low. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Alright. Sweet. Yeah, so these aren't going to be useful as of yet. I want to get all of these placed before I place the batteries and stuff. Alright. And then the cool thing about these is I can double stack these. I did the math. I can do the math again here really quick. Because essentially you can only have... Well, actually, with the super heavy cables, you could have 50. That does kind of change the game a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm doing this inside. Because I'm gonna be looking on that and I'm gonna freaking end up dying. Alright, so let's do this really. I guess I could pause the game, but I feel like that's almost a cheat. So up to 10,000 watts and the super heavy cable. So yeah, you could technically have 50 large turbines. Up to 500 for one of those. Oh Jesus, okay. And this is up to 200. So if you're basing off of just a normal heavy cable, yeah, but you have to base it off of the storms. So yeah, I can have 125 small wind turbines on one heavy cable, or 10 large turbines on a heavy cable. So 125 times 200 for just normal is 25,000, where 10 times 500 is 5. Yeah, so having 125 of these, which is the same ratio as 10 of the large turbines, these ones output 5 times the amount. Granted, it's a lot more resource intensive, but if we're going off of the 500,000, $625, Jesus, that's a lot. I mean, that's a crap ton of power too. Like, even if it's just normal. Let's see here. Because you have 625 times that by 200, and that's 125,000. Like, good God. That's a lot of freaking power. You would have to use the super heavy ones. Okay, well, let's grab what we have here, and then I'm going to go out and mine a little bit more copper. I do need... I have enough gold. Yeah, let's go out and mine some more copper, because I'm going to have to build some more heavy cable. And then I can also place some of the walls as well out here. Also, I still haven't placed any of the wind turbines here yet either. Yeah, not being able to place wind turbines, like, inside a frame like this is ridiculous. But you can to a degree, which is also so dumb. Maybe they... Do you think they might have patched that? Probably not. Sweet. Okay, well, it's slowly coming together. So, in the meantime, what we're going to do is start placing some walls. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Power low.
2. Alright, so we're going to have a thing there, a window there, normal wall, normal wall. Okay, so that's how that's going to look. And then this is going to be a normal wall. Normal wall. And then we're gonna have steel frame, steel frame, steel frame, steel frame, which I have enough steel frames. Alright, so then this is gonna be window, window, wall, wall. Okay. So let's do this. Oh. Actually, no. Yep, that's right. Alright, these are double paned, right? Yeah, they are. I mean, they better be. And of course, I don't have enough storage. Actually, yes, I do. There we are. Cladding. Gosh dang it. There we go. Then I can do the same thing here and here. Perfect. Alright, sweet. And then I can start placing the cladding and stuff back as well. Since I have it, I might as well use it. Nice. And then I can delete you, delete you. Heck yeah. That's looking good. Okay, so let's go out and try to find some more copper. Oh, it's a little bit of copper on me. Alright, so we have iron, copper, and silicon over there. So let's head this direction. I really hope nuclear is coming soon. That'd be so fun. That'd be fun to set up too. I feel like that's gonna be like just overly complex, which is gonna be so amazing. Alright, I have enough gold. I'm not worried about gold. I need you. That's what I need. Getting all the copper. I always short myself on copper, so I'm wondering if I should find some more copper. Granted, I did get 150 just now. I hope terraforming is next. Terraforming would be nice too. They could honestly just keep going forever on this game. Yeah, let's see if we can't find a little bit more copper. Orbital building. That'd be fun. Launch yourself into space and build like a space station. Yeah, they could honestly do so much with this thing. Alright, so this is still lead. Hey, it is actual daylight out. Alright, I do see some copper over here, so we'll grab some more copper. Yeah, we have an ICS node over there. We have a bunch of lead and cobalt, which I don't really need, not right now. I mean, I do, but I don't. It'll be nice to have access to it, but I'm not going to get very much. Maybe that's why they nerfed it, because like on the moon base, I have so much freaking gold. So I'm wondering if that's why they nerfed it, just so you don't accumulate as much as quick, which I get, but at the same time, like we can automate our miners and stuff. So when the silo reaches a certain point, it just turns the miner off. Like I don't know. I think they're trying to overly complicate it. All right, that's enough freaking copper for now. One, two, three, and four. Yeah, we have a bunch of copper in here. All right, let's head home. You know what? Just because it's right here and it's enticing, I'm going to mine this node. Plus, I feel like we're going to get a crap ton of iron from here, too. Not as much as I thought, though. Yeah, there's a bunch of different rocket parts. We'll have to look when we play our moon playthrough. Hey, there's our base. I don't know, I just think the white looks good against the snow. Could mine some gold, but I have more than enough gold, so I'm not worried about gold right now. I do want to kind of build like the construction stuff so I can, like when a room is under construction, I can like place signs and stuff everywhere. I do have another way I could do these airlocks too. Instead of having the 3x1s, I could still do a 1x1 and just have each room have a little bit like of a extension on it. That's very doable. Alright, so we'll put you away. Alright, water. What a shock. How much water do we have? We still have enough water. We're still fine on water. That would be funny. It'd probably end up killing them, actually. Alright, so food is taken care of, water's taken care of, oxygen stuff is still good. Alright, so that's 20. So that's 40. Alright, we're gonna go outside here again, because... I mean, I can always use more wind turbines, but... Oh crap, what did I just do? Oh, I just clicked on you.
Power low.
Power low. Power's actually kind of low. We're fine. Let's see, so we have some more wind turbines. Look at all the power we're generating but not using. It's great. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. So another 7, and we're good to go up here. That's actually fantastic. Yep, nope, I'm gonna cable them. I just need more heavy cable. I'm completely out as of right now. And I need a place to actually move the power, so I'm gonna have to build a couple stationary batteries. Actually, I'll probably build all 4, just to keep it easy. Okay, so let's do this. Just like anything. Well, that's not hot enough. Is it working? I mean, it's kind of holding. So, let's turn you guys on. That'll increase that quite a bit faster. I mainly just need... I need a little bit of... Okay, so we actually have enough iron. So I need 1 stack of iron. And I need 70 copper. Wait, what? Oh, it's not hot enough, that's why. Well, that's gonna have to wait. I could throw some volatiles and oxide in here. The volatiles I cannot throw in here because it'll mix in and cause an explosion. Yeah, that's heating up fast enough where that'll smelt here pretty quick. So I could do that, 100%. I guess I could smelt some of the copper I have. I tried to have Larry replace Amy's battery, but I don't think it works on Amy because... Oh, geez. I'm waiting until this hits 800 because it'll allow me to smelt the iron I have. Because then I can smelt all of the copper, well, or most of the copper, not have an issue with it. I already have. So yeah, I really just need 4. 4 more wind turbines. Yeah, I know that there's a couple of ways that you can do it. I was just gonna use like the simple mining belt. Nah, well, we're fine. Alright, perfect. So there's some iron. And then let's do... We'll do 2 things of copper for right now. Actually, kind of depends on... Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, perfect. So this is what we're gonna limit. If I have 3 on me, I only need 4, so let's do 40. Alright, and then what we're gonna do is start working on heavy cables. Alright, so that's gonna take a minute. I don't have any heavy cables on me at all, so I can't really cable anything up at the moment. Let's see, let's put you, and you here. Try to clear my inventory a little bit, actually, while we're kind of waiting. Let's see. Flat walls, duct tape. Thankfully, I have not had to use the duct tape yet. Alright, we have a door. Oh, we have some more cladding here, which I'm going to take. Let's see. Take you guys. Yeah, I really want to... I need like 4 electronic printers, actually. There are tool manufacturers over there. Let's see. How's this doing? No, we're doing fine. At least for right now. Tracker beacon be beeping. Oh, yeah. I almost just like keeping it on because I forget to turn it on half the time when I'm going out. What do I need for the rover? Copper, steel, electrum, and alright, so I have all that. I'm gonna have to make some more steel, obviously, but... And then what's it made in? Of course it's made in this. Everything's made in this. Gosh dang it. That's fine. In the meantime, I guess what I can do, because I have plastic sheets... I actually have 19 plastic sheets. I could... And have more plastic sheets in there. So we have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. Alright, I need like not very many more plastic sheets. Hey. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to throw you in there. Make some heavy cable for us. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I don't need very many plastic sheets. But I also need some windows and stuff too. So windows, it's 15, 16, 17. I need 19 windows. Alright, that's probably enough plastic sheets for right now anyways. And then let's do glass. So I need quite a few pieces of glass. Actually, this will make 25 glass. That's fine. Alright, let's head outside again. Alright, I can turn our... Why do these windows slowly start rising? It's hilarious that you could... There's probably there's probably not a way that you could do that. Alright, and that is completely filled with wind turbines. That's fantastic. Well, we had enough plastic, so that's fantastic. That rhymed. That's hilarious. Yeah, tier 3 printers would be fantastic too. Okay, so let's do... Actually, we're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm not worried too much about the power right now. I mean, I am, but I'm not at the same time. Okay, there we are. Slowly do all the cladding. Alright, so now, since we're making heavy cables, I can start cabling everything up. For right now, I will hook it up to our batteries over here until I get these batteries settled. I just have to have enough heavy cable to actually do it. Might as well wait for the next 3 cables to print. Yeah, we got cable. Alright. That's going to make another stack of 50 for us, too. Plywood. Is there a way to make more printers and have one be? So, technically, yes. You can... I think you can have as many printers as you want. Ooh, the only downside is... This is my main power line. I'm not going to be able to... I'll figure it out. So for right now, we're just going to do this. Oh. Probably need that. God, I'm gonna need so much heavy cable, which is fine. Alright, well, good thing I'm making some more heavy cable, but I'm gonna need multiple stacks of it. And then I could hook it to this battery. It makes more sense to hook it to these batteries over here, at least until I get these ones placed.
Waste tank caution.
Again? Oh, Jesus. I mean, that's true. So one thing why I like building my bases like this is because I can keep expanding that way, so I can rack up multiple printers. Oh heck yeah, there's the glass that we needed. And you're almost done. I do need some more copper. Do I just use the extra 10 as well? Might as well. We'll just throw that in there. Yeah, I haven't really found too much of an issue with it. Like early game, it's kind of difficult because, you know, you're using everything in one printer. But you know, once you get going, you start, you know, you have your printer doing your thing, you're doing your other thing, and then it's all done. All right, 3 more. I should have enough to hook up everything out here. Then I just have to hook it to these batteries. There we go. All right. I'm gonna have to drink some water here pretty quick, aren't I? Oh crap! I knew I was gonna do that.
Low pressure.
Yep.
Oxygen low.
Yep.
Pressure critical.
Yep.
Oxygen critical. Temperature critical. Low pressure.
Oh,
Pressure critical.
gosh dang it! I knew I was gonna do that at some point. Frick. Are our lungs okay? I guess we'll find it. Gosh darn.
Low pressure. Oxygen low.
I think I might have shot our lungs, guys. Oops. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to take the pill. Gosh dang it. I mean, I'm still at 100% technically, so I think I'm fine, but... I knew that was going to happen too. I was like, kept saying, one of these days, I'm going to walk outside without my suit on. And I did. Yeah, I was waiting for me to pass out. That would have been great. Okay, so I think what I want to do here, because I need to get all of these connected. There's no way to connect them in between. So how we did it on this side is I just did this. Jeez. Actually, no, you know what I can do. So, because I'm lazy and I don't want to delete the clad. Yeah, that works. Sweet. Alright, perfect. So that's all connected now. Now I just need to connect it to these batteries, and at least that way I can use the power we're generating. At least for right now. So it's just going to go that way. Actually, I can just connect all of these up. Alright. I need more heavy cable. And then I do need to start focusing on the stationary battery. And yeah, my lungs are shot. Yeah, I know. Oh, well. I just need to be smarter. I just need to not go outside without my suit on. Oh, perfect. That should be more than enough. Let's stop this for right now. How much steel? I do have enough for a single battery. Alright. Let's make a stationary battery here. Alright. I'm going to put a sign that says, make sure your suit's on. Can't believe I walked outside without my suit. That's terrible.
Filter low.
Filters are fine. What are you talking about? Let's see. Yeah, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. It's gonna have to do this for right now, which is fine. But then at least I can use all of the power that we're generating. Sweet. And of course the wind stops, naturally. You can make icy code that will block airlock if you without your suit. Actually, that would not be a bad idea. Granted, this is the first time I've done it, and I don't know how long, so I'm not too concerned with it, but typically I'm pretty good about having my suit. Oh, crap. I don't care about you guys. Yeah, we'll take you. There we go. That looks, actually, keeps it interesting up here, I suppose. But technically, I can switch all this to like the super heavy cable and keep like a bunch of these connected. Nice. Now can you guys start turning? That'd be cool too. Okay, so now we're gonna do some tests. I do need some more walls, which means I do need more steel. My pipe heaters have been going the entire time. Let's see, where are we at? Do you think we can make a system to queue different jobs, like make 50 cable? You probably could queue it up like that. That would actually be really useful. That reminds me of the old fabricator that used to be in game a couple of years ago. Alright, that's actually increasing quite a bit. Our batteries are almost dead though. Granted, I did hook up these wind turbines, so I'm hoping power will not be an issue. Granted, if it is, I can always... I think you can have seen something like that with Larry. Yeah, that's what I keep meaning on using this, like programming the stackers to, or programming the printers to only print as many items as the stacker says. Like right now, I just have it stacked up completely, but. Okay, so we have at least one battery. I need at least 4 batteries. So let's see. I need copper and steel. I need a lot more steel than what I currently have. I do have stuff on me though. The only downside is that's not nearly hot enough. Alright, we are charging. So, okay, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a minute before we can actually smelt the steel, but that's fine. Actually, not necessarily. Because the less pressure that's in here, the faster this is going to heat up. Yeah, that's actually going up quite fast. Sweet, okay. I have enough cable. Let's head outside for a minute so then I can start working on this. I am going to... Put you guys there. We'll do that. Let's see. I do have a couple of flat walls out here that I can use. Alright. Almost went out without my suit again. Yeah, my lungs are shot. Actually, we're gonna have to do it this way. Let's do the walls first. Alright, let's test this out for a minute. You cannot place it like... You can place it here, but not here. That's so stupid. Whatever. Although those wind turbines are really going, so we should be making quite a bit of power. Alright, and let's do... Actually, I can start getting rid of these, can't I? Yeah, I can start doing this. So this isn't going to be the most efficient thing ever, at least not until I can get it warm, but that's
Waste
fine.
tank caution.
Good God, my waste tank. We'll do this. Sweet, alright. I need 3 more batteries and then I can start building this room fully. Yeah, the fact that you need frames underneath it,
Hunger caution.
like, I get it, but also, if you can place stuff inside a frame, fine. Like, you should be able to place, like, come on.
Power low.
Okay, well, let's go deal with our waste tank and stuff. I might just have to empty our waste tank in our base. I really don't want to take this pill right now. Oh, yeah, the medical pill doesn't actually do anything for you, does it? Crap, what is the... Oh, yeah, you have to make a cryo tube now. I forgot. Well, I just wasted a pill. Gosh dang it. Whatever. I don't even care. I need food and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I forgot that you needed the cryo tube now. Let's see here. Steel. Hey. Also, let's see here. Well, it was charging. Yeah, I think what we might do is let's turn these off until my power settles a little bit more. Alright, so I need copper and steel, obviously. So I need... I have enough gold. Sweet. And then I really only need 50 more. Yeah, I need 50 more copper, which I have right here. Sweet. All right, so that'll make the other 3 batteries that we need. I do need to make some more steel sheets, which what I might end up doing, this will just make a stack of 20 for us. Yeah, let's just do this. On Europa, 1 portable gas tank, 1 portable liquid tank, some pipes, radiators. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll have to set up a cryo tube so I can heal myself. I'm not going to get around to it this episode. Maybe that's something we'll do in the next episode. I just have to figure out where I want to do it. Alright, so that's going to take a minute for that to actually do its thing. I do need... I'm going to have some more walls and stuff for up top. Okay. So we're going to do this. Let's see, because I'm going to need... Alright, let's think about how many I'm actually going to need here. So at least 25. We'll say 22 flat walls. Alright, there's 1 battery down. Alright, so 22 flat walls, and then I'm going to need 5, 10, 15, 20 normal walls. I might just make stacks of 30. Yeah, we'll just make stacks of 30. This will be normal walls. Okay. We still have quite a bit of steel. So, okay. In mixed code, printer doesn't know how to make items of print. I see. Yeah, I think all I'm really gonna do is for like, I could get like really in depth and stuff with it. I might just make it so the printers will only print the amount of items that this is set to. I'm gonna have to do some code for that, but I think that's maybe as far as I'll go. I'm not sure yet. Alright, well I have 2 here. I have about 10 minutes left, so we'll definitely get these batteries done. These have been ready to harvest for a while. How many potatoes do I have? I just have 1 potato left. That's fine. Wait, did they increase? They did. These used to only like last for 1 day in the fridge. Now they last for 3 days. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, so we're at 19, 11 more, and we'll have 30 flat walls. Which I can get rid of all the steel frames I have up there now. This is just the easiest way to deal with it. Alright, and there's another battery. Sweet, batteries are done. I kind of want to wait till those are done, but that's fine. Actually, I might as well wait till those are done, because then I can keep working outside. Plus, it's not taking very long. And realistically, I have more than enough flat walls. Well, actually, this might be enough because I'm going to have to make more flat walls anyway for the ceiling. Oh yeah, our batteries are charging. That's fantastic. And that's increasing, so that's good. Alright, we're going to throw you in here. And normal walls, we're going to... Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, I don't have enough room on me, do I?
Waste tank caution.
Okay, yeah, the waste tank's an issue. Actually. Hmm. What do I want to... Alright, you know what? We're just gonna... Let's do this
Jetpack
first.
critical.
Let's see what's in here. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. We'll open this up.
Temperature low. Jetpack low.
Oh, crap. That was my jetpack. Wait, why are you... I guess it's the same thing.
Temperature low. Waste tank critical.
Wait, why is that freaking out like that? Oh, because everything's melting, that's why. We had a bunch of frozen stuff in here. Interesting. Okay.
Temperature low.
Hmm. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So, yeah, what I might do... Let's see here. What do I have in here? Yeah, so you'll go here. And you will just hang out right here for now. Yeah, and you'll just slowly melt. Okay, that'll work. Watch these walls be done now. Gosh dang it. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's head out. Yeah, so the temperature control, it cools down, but it doesn't heat up. Like, so it's not entirely done yet. This looks hilarious. Oh, hey, look at that. The battery's completely, Okay, so we're gonna place this stuff in here. Well, I don't want to place the windows yet. I have to be careful because if a storm hits, this stuff's gonna get destroyed. So yeah, let's go grab the other two batteries for a minute, so then I can get those taken care of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I bet you it's because of this frame right here. I bet you that's why. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Air tank low.
Air tank low. Crap. Whatever. Actually, air tank is really low, isn't it? Okay, so... Which means I'm gonna have to go inside anyways. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do these two first. Alright, so these ones are hooked up. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. For right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do that, because that'll help with... Alright, so these are done, so I can do this. There we go. And then in the meantime, let's do this. And then we have enough steel frames as a base for our next room. Depending on how big we actually make this base. Sweet. Gosh dang it. There we go. Okay. So we should have enough walls if I did my calculations right. There's those. Oops, let's do this. Loading wind turbines. If he doesn't have spare seeds, that could have been bad. I mean, yeah. They're fine. I need to pay more attention to stuff like that. I get completely sidetracked. Sweet. And then we'll just do this so these don't look ridiculous floating there like that. Beautiful. And then, yeah, I'm going to cover this with ceiling as well. So it's going to be similar to our manufacturing room, but then I'll have piping and stuff in here. Actually, I might have to redo these batteries because if I have piping, I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to place. Yeah, that's fine. I can reposition these batteries. Essentially, these are just here until I get this room figured out, but I might have to figure out where I want to place these batteries because my pipes are going to go through the base like this. I'm not entirely sure how I want to do this, but we are coming up on the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to call the episode here. We actually did quite a bit this episode. I found a deep mining location, which we're going to start building in the next episode or two. So it's iron, copper, and silicone, which we're going to have right over there. Yep, I'll take care of that in just a minute. We got a crap ton of wind turbines built. We got our batteries built. I'm going to have to reposition our batteries, though, based on how I want to do my pipes and everything for our base. I can probably put them along the side realistically and we'd be completely fine, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. But in the next episode, we're going to finish our atmospherics room and then we are going to work on the deep mining outpost, which is going to be right over there. And then I would like to build a trader platform as well, but the base is slowly coming together. I'm not going to put any cladding or anything up until I know where everything's going. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, my oxygen is, well, now it's gone. Alright, there we go. I wish you could drink water faster. Sweet. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me almost kill myself multiple times. It's been great. I also need to build a cryo tube and stuff too so I can fully heal myself because, yeah, my guy's at 100% health, but my lungs are damaged, so that's not good. Episode 8, lung damage. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, in the next episode, I'm going to try to build a cryo tube as well so I can heal myself. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching.